Good morning, students. Today we will learn about variables and their declaration in Java. Now, what a variable is? It is a symbol or name that stands for a value. A variable is a value that can change. As we know that variable is made from the word vary and it means changes. So, a value that can change is a variable. It provides temporary storage for information that will be needed during the lifespan of the computer program or application. Means variables is the name given to the named memory location in which a particular variable or a value can reside throughout the program execution. Means whenever the program is running, the variable maintains its space in the memory. And when the execution of the program is finished, the variable leaves that memory space. Next, what is the meaning of variable declaration? In a programming language, all the variables that a program is going to use must be declared prior to use. Whenever we need to make a use of the variable in a program, we need to declare those variables with the help of data types. The declaration of a variable serves two purposes. One is it associates a type and an identifier or name with the variable. Means whenever we suppose I want to declare a variable sum of integer type, then I have to use the format of variable declaration as int, which is the data type here, and sum is the name of the variable, or which we can say it is an identifier. Means sum is going to store a decimal number, that is an integer number which is not going to have a dot in it. It allows the compiler to decide how much storage space to allocate for storage of the value associated with the identifier and to assign an address for each variable which can be used in the code generation. Means it decides how much memory is to be allocated to the variable. As we know that integer variable takes 4 bytes in the memory, therefore the variable declaration will of the variable sum will store 4 bytes for sum in the memory. Likewise, double salary comma wage, here salary and wage is the variable and double occupies 8 bytes, therefore salary and wage will occupy 8 bytes each in the memory. Similarly, month, day, year are of integer type, therefore month, day and year will occupy 4 bytes in the memory. Next is the example of variable declaration and initialization. The syntax of the variable declaration is shown here. A typical set of variable declaration that might appear at the beginning of the program could be as follows. Int count. This is the general syntax where integer is the data type and count is the name of the variable. Means here we are declaring a variable count of the type int, that is integer type. Means count is going to store an integer value and it will store 4 bytes in the memory. A variable with a declared first value is said to be an initialized variable. Example, int count is equal to 1. Whatever first value we assign to the variable just after the declaration is the initial value, and this statement is known as the initialization statement of the variable. Like int count, here count is being declared of integer type, and the very first value that we are going to assign to count variable is 1. So in this one statement only, count is assigned the data type as well as it is assigned the variable value 1, which is the first value of count. Hence int count is equal to 1 is showing the example of variable declaration as well as variable initialization. How can we write a program on BlueJ? As we know that BlueJ is the integrated development environment in which we can write Java programs. The steps are as follows. First is open BlueJ, click on the new class button, double click on the class icon to write the code, that is to open the editor window. Then after double clicking on the class icon, the editor window opens, and here we can write the source code. And after writing the source code, we can compile the program by using the compile tab and then execute the program. Next is initial values of variables. As I have told you earlier also, that initial means the first value that we assign to the variables. Here the values that are taken by default by the variables are different depending on their type. Means the static, or we can say instance variable, are having different default values as compared to the values that are assigned to the local variables. So the local variables must be explicitly initialized before being used. The compiler will report attempt to use uninitialized local variables. The local variables are the ones that are being declared in the function. So when we use local variables in the function, we must have to give some initial value to them by our own, means they are not going to take the default values from the Java runtime environment. Whereas if no initialization is provided for static or instance variables, they are initialized by default of their type. The instance variables or the static variables are the variables that are declared inside the class definition. So they are given some default values, some automatic values by the Java runtime environment. Here the list of the default values for static or instance variables are as which you can see from the picture. Boolean data type is provided, the default value is of false, char is null, int short or byte 0, long 0l, float 0.0f, double 0.0, reference types null. These all the default values are only applicable for static or instance variables but not for local variables. Next are constants. The opposite of a variable is a constant. A constant is a value that never changes. Because of their inflexibility, constants are used less often than variables in the programming. A constant can be a number like 25 or 3.6, a character like a or dollar, a character string like this is a string which is enclosed in double quotation marks. Means the constants are the values which will remain same throughout the program execution. For example, we know that area of circle is pi r square. Here r is the variable and pi, we know that pi is having the constant value 22 by 7. It is fixed value. So here pi is the constant which is always fixed. How we declare a constant? The following declaration is final int days in year is equal to 365. Mind it here, final is the keyword that is used to declare a variable as an constant. Here int is the data type for the variable days in year, 365 is the value of days in year, and final tells that this will be used as the fixed value or the constant value throughout the program. Means wherever we will use this value days in year, this identifier in the program, the value will be replaced with 365 and it is not going to change throughout the program execution. Like suppose days in year is equal to days in year plus 1, if we will do that is not possible, because in this example the value of days in year will be incremented by 1, but it is declared as a constant using the final keyword, so it will not take place. The general form of the constant declaration is final space data type space constant identifier is equal to value. Now, what is the advantage of constant declaration? The constants make program easier to read and check for correctness. If a constant needs to be changed, all we need to do is change the declaration. We don't have to search through our program for every occurrence of a specific number. Means whenever we want to make a change in the value of the constant, at only single place we have to give the value, we have to change the value, and all the changes will be made automatically in the case of constant declaration. And it also makes our program easily readable, and the program debugging or finding for the errors is also easier as compared to the variables, because it is only declared for once and the value will remain fixed. Hence these are the advantages of the constant declaration. This was all about your chapter number 4, values and data types.